Let us read this problem, a very interesting problem. Two identical buildings of height, the word height is missing, of height 45 meters each are 100 meters apart. A football as shown is kicked horizontally with a speed of 40 meters per second towards the other building. How high from the ground the ball will hit the other building? You are supposed to take g as 10 meters per second square. So, two identical buildings, they are 100 meters apart, their height is 45 meters, the word height was missing there, height is 45 meters. A ball is kicked horizontally with a velocity or speed, because the direction is horizontal, it's 40 meters per second, okay. And you are asked at what height from the ground the ball will hit the other building. So, the ball is reaching the other building, but it is hitting the building somewhere. Let's say that, let's say the ball is, let's say traveling like this and it hits the building here, okay. So, the ball is, it is hitting and you are asked to find what is this height, what is this height, right, x, let's say what is x, this is what is asked. Now see, the way to tackle this problem is the following. First consider, now we know that the ball has initial vertical velocity of 0 because it is given horizontal velocity, it is initial vertical velocity is 0. Suppose the ball traveled and reached the ground. That means if the ball, if the ball is allowed to reach the ground, let's say it would have reached somewhere here. Okay, it would have reached somewhere here. That means it would have traveled more than 100 meters horizontally, somewhere here. Okay, but it has been stopped here. That means, and hence it is traveling only 100 meters. Okay, so if it is, suppose it is reaching the ground, that means we can consider its vertical velocity, initial vertical velocity as 0 because it is hit horizontally. Its initial vertical velocity is 0. And as in previous problem, we said that the time to reach the ball to the ground, right, here, time to reach the ball to the ground is given by phi t square. Why? How does it come? That means this vertical distance or displacement is 45. So, 45 is equal to 5 t square. Okay. What does it mean? How do you get at this? Essentially, we are using the equation s is equal to ut plus half a t square for the vertical displacement. S is the vertical displacement, that is nothing but 45, okay. Ut is 0 because initial vertical velocity is 0, it's not given any vertical velocity. So, that is 0 and ut is 0, half a t square is 5 t square because a is 10, half of 10 is 5, this is t square. So, if the ground, if the ball were allowed to reach the ground, it would have taken time equal to, this will be time, 45 by 5 is 9 and so this is root of 9 is equal to 3 seconds. So, if the ball had taken 3 seconds to travel, it would have reached the ground here traveling this much distance, that would have been more than 100, okay. But ball is stopped here, fine. So, now let us find out, so how much distance the ball has traveled horizontally? It has traveled 100 meters, right. And what is the velocity with which it has traveled? Horizontal velocity is 40 meters. So, let us say the ball has traveled some time t dash, right, which is less than t because if it had traveled t, it would have reached the ground and it would have traveled more than 100 meters, that is clear to us. So, 40 meters into that time t dash, 40 is constant velocity, into that time t dash is 100, okay. So, which means t dash is 100 by 40 and this is 2.5 seconds, okay. So, the ball has not traveled for 3 seconds, but the ball has traveled for 2 seconds and if it has traveled for 2 seconds, now you can consider its vertical travel. How much? Displacement, vertical displacement. So, how would you do that? Same logic. Now, we don't know what is this vertical displacement, it's something we have to find out this. So, let's call this S. Let's call this S. So, we can say S is equal to, here I will write S is equal to 5t square, right, t dash square because the ball has traveled for t dash And this is the same logic, right? Y phi t square, we have used the same logic. Initial vertical velocity is 0, right? So s is equal to phi t square, and this is going to be 5 into 2.5 into 2.5, right? And if you solve that, you will get it as 31.25. 31.25, right? So this height s is 31.25, right? But we are asked to find out x above the ground. How much above the ground it will hit the other building? So this is 45. 45 minus 31.25. 45 minus 31.25. So this is going to be 13.75, right? So the height is 45 minus 13.25. This x is 13.75. Okay. Thank you.